Hi, this is Dawn Monroe. I'm coming to you from Wichita, Kansas, in the United States. And today I'm so happy to be back for GlobalCon 4 for another session. And this one is on Microsoft Planner. So let's begin. Okay, so they say the best laid plans, right? Well, how about when you're about to record your planner video that Microsoft rolls out some updates on you? So we've got a lot to talk about today, maybe some things you haven't seen yet. So we'll be integrating Microsoft Planner with Microsoft Teams. So you may be wondering what even is Planner. So it's a step up from your task list if you've been using that in your Outlook account, or maybe you've used the To-Do app to keep track of tasks. The Planner kicks it up a notch. And you can actually make groups called buckets of things that you want to accomplish. And within those, you can have individual tasks, and those tasks can each have checklists. And then you get some really cool views, like a board view and a chart view, in addition to calendars. So I think you're going to like it. If you haven't used it before, it's not as robust as a product like Project, but it is much more robust than what you get from your Outlook task list. So you have a lot of choices. So how are you even using all these things? You've got Outlook, you've got Planner, you've got To Do. These things are becoming all integrated, and you can see them across platforms in the different apps. So I am loving what they are doing with these products. Now here you see, this is a sample of what Planner looks like. This is logged into your Microsoft 365 account on the web. And so you get three different views: the board view, the chart view, and the schedule view. And here you can see I've got buckets. My buckets are invitations and venue, and I can add individual tasks. And within those, I can add dates, I can assign things. And here's a little sample of a checklist in there that I can utilize as well. But you also have these chart and schedule views. And so here you can see, as you complete tasks, you can get charts. You can also look at a calendar schedule view of it. And you might like that. It just depends on how you're working and what you need to see. When you add a task, it looks like this. It's kind of like making a task in Outlook. It's the same kind of thing, but it has a few more components. You can add those buckets, but you do have things like the progress and the priority, start and due dates. So those are similar. It also has your checklist option down there, and you can choose whether or not to show that little checklist on the card. It also has a place where you can add file a little further down. You can attach things. Okay, so if you've noticed, if you're on the board or the chart or the schedule, there is an ellipsis up there at the top. And those are going to give you all kinds of ways to connect this planner to other things. So you can converse about it through email, you can add people, you can work with files, notebooks, sites. I like to point out, though, this one I love, 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 that you can add it to your Outlook. So you can make the plan in a planner, but then you can attach it into your actual Outlook calendar. And I want to show you what that looks like. So here is, I've just dropped open the ellipsis up here at the top, boards, chart, schedule, and ellipsis. And from there, I'm choosing to add the calendar, the planner to my Outlook calendar. And this is what that window looks like. And I add it to my Outlook. When I do that, I'm getting this. This is actually from my Outlook, and I can click to check that I want to see the calendar. And you know what this looks like. I can merge that in and overlay it with my other calendar. So there you see a few tasks I have on a certain date. Let's say you look at the planner or for your Outlook on the web. And so when I've added the planner in here, again, I can turn on that calendar. And I kind of like the little goal icon that they've added in here. So I kind of hope they add that in the other too. But there I've pointed at one and it pops out with a little bit of information on it too. So that's kind of cool how that looks on the web. But what we really came to talk about today is how to integrate Planner into Teams. And I just wanted to give an overview of Planner before I dove in too far. So let's say you're in Teams and you wanted to use Planner pretty regularly. What I would go ahead and do is on that navigation bar on the left, towards the bottom of it, use the ellipsis and go into the apps and pick Planner. And then what it does is it picks up Planner directly in here. Now what it's going to show you is a new list view. And I'll talk about this blue bar I see coming up there. I've got to tell you about it. Now, I've noticed when I add apps here that I have to right click and pin it. You better pin that thing or it goes away. So just so you know, be sure and do that. And we'll get back to what's going on actually inside Planner, inside Teams, just a second. Now, let's say you want to add a planner into your channel. Go ahead and click the plus sign. Again, you get the apps. See here, I'm on a general channel within a team plus planner. And that adds whichever planner you need right into the team environment so the team can get to it. Now, here's what happened. I went a couple of weeks ago because I was going to do this session, the last Turbo Tuesday, and Microsoft had rolled out an update on me. So you'll see here that I have a list view, which is awesome. I like that. Here at the top, it's telling me, hey, Planner and To Do are merging. It's all in one place, which is great. But we're going to rename this called Tasks. So right now, it's going to be called Planner for tasks, and then it's eventually going to be just tasks by itself. Now, what I have here on the left, I have a little navigation area here where I can see my own tasks, my own to-do lists, anything I've indicated as high priority, important, anything I have planned, things that are specifically assigned just to me. And then here, really important, are the shared plans. So things that I have connected with teams or others that I want to take a look at. You can easily add a new list or plan from that area. So you get a drop down here and you can choose where you're adding that plan. So it could be a list in a plan you already have or something brand new. Okay, so I grabbed a couple of screenshots from Microsoft's site because I wanted you to see what they're saying it's coming out. So at the top here, you see this is what it's going to look like when it fully rolls out. So there's tasks with a new icon up at the top. Again, I'm getting this set up now, so I can see these things and I can see the shared plans. So it's very close. This is a sample of their shot, so you can see how people are adding. You can add in color tagging. You can add attachments. You see some attachments. These little indicators like 2 of 6, that means 2 of the 6 things on the checklist are done. Okay, so you can see at a glance. There's priority markers and which bucket it is. And then notice you're getting the ellipsis out at the right to do all kinds of things. Now look what's happening. Inside the team up top, list. So I'm in the list view here, but I can also get to boards and charts and schedule from here as well. And you can do filters. The filters work on, things happening now, things overdue. It's all those kind of items. And then, super important, they are doing something called task publishing. And so, by however your organization, the hierarchy of your organization, you're going to be able to share out lists of tasks to specific locations. So I see this really more broad for bigger organizations where you can publish out the tasks to a location, and then the leadership of that location can push those individual tasks to specific people at their site. So that's what's coming. And I think it's going to be really exciting for a lot of people. So the best laid plans are never quite done, are they? That's what's coming. So I also noticed that when I tried out the new team templates a few weeks ago, really, I was in the middle of a class and I created a new team and there were these templates. So now you get templates. So I picked one like manage an event over here in the green. And when I did that, it's a whole setup that is geared towards all the things that you might need if you are creating an event. And so it actually has integrated some plans already. So here it's got in a tab ready to go for event plan. And when I clicked it in the template, it was ready to connect right away to Planner. So start looking for those. I think you'll like those as well. And here you can see when I click to manage an event, that template, it's kind of small there, but you can see it's connecting several apps. So it did OneNote and some other things as well. Anywho, it's really gearing it now towards streaming all the way down the organization to first line workers. So leadership at the top can come up with some plans and publish those out to the organization. And they're really trying to bring together all the ways that we are planning and goal setting. So whether it's an individual to do and task list, or if it's a bigger vision plan that's more structured out, we can bring those together and I myself can see what's on my list of things from all those sources in one place. So I hope you try it out. I hope you like it, and I hope you are enjoying GlobalCon 4. Thank you.